The GS1-HT is an automated platform for sample extraction and PCR setup, compatible with our Easy Screen pathogen detection kits. The liquid handling instrument is integrated with an automated extraction system for fast sample processing of up to 96 samples. The instrument is supported by a wizard-driven interface and prompts the user to load the required consumables in a stepwise manner. Once offboard lysis is complete, the reaction tubes with the samples are loaded into the pedestals. The sample processing program will create a file to scan in barcodes for sample traceability. The sample processing program will guide the user to input the number of samples to be processed. The program will calculate the required reagents to be loaded into the reagent troughs, minimizing reagent wastage. Sample processing and extraction is performed with our Easy Screen sample processing kit. Reagents include lysis, wash and elution buffers, along with magnetic beads and an extraction process control. The reagents and samples are transferred into a 96 deep well plate without the need for manual pipetting steps. The deep well plate is then transferred onto the loading position of the automated extractor for nucleic acid extraction. The turntable rotates to transfer the plate to the processing position. Here, magnetic rods, which are covered by tip combs, mix the samples, beads and reagents. Nucleic acids bind to the magnetic particles, which are moved to consecutive plates for washing and dilution steps. Once extraction is complete, the elution plate can be collected. The GS1-HT can perform both 96 and 384 well PCR setup. Here you can see the elution plate being loaded onto the deck, as well as a 384 well PCR plate. The instrument will transfer the PCR master mixes for each assay into the PCR plate, followed by the eluates. Once complete, the user seals the prepared PCR plate ready for amplification on most leading PCR platforms. Once the PCR is complete, the PCR file can be imported into GS-Call, the automated results calling program by Genetic Signatures. This example of our SARS-CoV-2 assay demonstrates the automatic results interpretation for the N gene, M gene, and internal positive control. Once the user is satisfied with the results, they can export the file into their laboratory information system. For more information, visit www.geneticsignatures.com.